she's having fun and they are dying. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Wow. Wow. I can watch this video 100 times and still be amazed. She has been a dancer from the age of 2.5. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing right there. How do you find that video? Isn't that amazing? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I would like for you to respond to give us feedback a brief on what you learned from the video in unfolding your gifts.
I found it interesting, and you see when she started, she was cut off by Simon, but she didn't stop and she continued. So when you are trying to bring out your talent and someone is stopping you, you just ignore the person and you continue with what you are doing.
Exactly. because you know what is inside of you. Gifts, our gifts are known by us because they were put inside of us from the very beginning. So you go on, you express yourself. Great. What else? You can also be typing in the chat room if you don't feel like, talking. What else did somebody learn? Auntie Sylvia, can you ask, who is there?
We've got Yawan Pofo, who said that I find it awesome looking at her age.
Yes, it's never too late. And the earlier you start, the better. So if there are no more contributions, I think Dinah is ready to start and give us what she has. Hello, Dinah. You can unmute yourself. And we'll be talking about gifts along the line. Hi, Dinah. Can you introduce yourself briefly to us?
Hello.
What you do?
Okay. I'm Diana Nibeli. I'm a government worker. I'm also into bead making, and I also do local drinks for events. And so today I'll be taking you through a little bit of bead making. And because of the time constraints, it's going to be something very simple that
yes,
can
5 minutes.
Yes, an earring and a necklace. That's what I'm going to take you through.
Great.
I can't seem to find my camera.
You can't find your camera. We can see you. So hold the piece on. We can see it, so.
Is it okay?
Bring it up.
I can't see myself.
Bring what you're holding up.
Is it okay? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I can see it now. Okay, so today we are going to do some earrings and necklaces, as I said. And then we'll be using crystal beads. Crystal, you don't know crystal. I don't know whether crystal.
I can see
and
it.
then I have bicone, plastic, bicone. And then we'll need a chain. Even if it's an old chain you don't use anymore, you can use it for that purpose. And then we have a line. This one is called tiger eye. You can use them certain lines to do it. And so, and then we have a head pin. It's usually used for earrings. Head pin. It's like this. It's a pin with a flat.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what
you can give us the list. You can send the list of materials to the WhatsApp group. So go on with the demonstration.
So as I said, I'll be using bicone. You can't hear. So bicone for the earring. Bicone for the earring. I have the head pins and the bicone. So what you need to do is, you can use any bead you want. It can be pearls, it can be stones. I need to buy things for it. So you put it in the head pin. You need your plier. Please do you see it?
Yes, I can hear. I can hear.
The bead down with one hand, your finger and your thumb down. And then with your plier, You bend it. You bend it like this.
Don't
So you still hold it down with your hand, the other hand. Then you cut it. The ply, there's a flat side here, down. There are 3 sides. There's the first side, second, and the third one. That is what we use for the cutting. So you cut it. How long or how short you cut it will depend on the size of the bead. And then you need to turn it. Turning it, you have to put your hand in an anti-clockwise position. So normally you hold it like this. But when you want to turn it, you have to hold, your hand has to be in this position. Then you turn it gradually to the clockwise position. Then you press it so that the gap closes. So when you're done, you get something like this.
You've done it.
What are you thinking?
You finished with the one earring.
Yes.
Already. Wow. Yes.
No, I'm just, yes. So I've done some already, but
you can
because
show
of
us.
time, I'll do it and a third one.
You can show us what,
you see how it is.
Some of your
You turn
collection.
it like that. Okay. Then you cut.
You better show us your
And
collection.
then you turn it.
Takes over.
Oh, okay. Then I have to go inside.
No, you don't. You don't. Okay, stay right there. We'll ask you questions. You can ask questions, and then later on you can show us.
Okay.
Collection. My first question is.
Okay. So okay.
Please, did you have to go to school to learn the?
For the bead making, no. I think along the line, I realized I had interest in it. I didn't go to school for the bead making. It was later that I learned beaded bag. For that one, I went for training on it. But for the necklace, the slippers, the earrings, no, I didn't. And sometimes I also learn online from YouTube because there are different styles coming up each and every day. So sometimes you have to go there and learn new things. So that's how I come about it.
Okay. So you realized that you had interest in that and you could do it. What I'm trying to find out is if, you got to know that it's your gift and therefore, you just got up and did it. And you have been able to do it along the way. So you were saying that you work in a government, you are a government worker. What exactly do you do?
I work with NADMO, National Disaster Management Organization,
Okay.
NADMO. And I am their disaster risk officer. So my duty is to educate people on how to identify hazards and how to prevent disasters. And the one which is unpreventable, how to go about it in case you come in contact with it. So I'm in charge of education as a public education.
Public educator, great. And then you do the beats along the line.
Yes, please.
Do you get money from it? Is it profitable?
It is, but it's challenging as everyone does.
Great. So apart from the beat, are there any other gifts? Are there any other gifts that you are, doing along your main profession?
It's like I realized I'm someone who likes doing things with the hands. I really like it that way. I draw things, I don't visualize it. I draw, I sketch sometimes. So anything that has to do with the hand, I sew a bit too. It was a simple straight dress, simple skirt, I can sew. So I do a bit of fascinators as well. It's like I have that's a talent for things we do with the hands.
Great.
So sometimes you see something, you see this, I can do it. Sometimes you look at it and you know I can do it. But sometimes you have to learn a bit about it. So usually I learn a lot on YouTube. A lot on YouTube.
Okay.
So that's what
Okay.
it has helped me in the past. I remember when I started this job, I started somewhere in February and I was paid somewhere. My first pay came somewhere in November that year. So you ask, how was I surviving? It was a beat. It was
wow.
Wow. The women group and the church say, make roses for us, especially St. Teresa. You make their roses for them.
Rosaries.
Someone will say, okay, make me beads for my group. Yes, here and there. So that is what helped me through that period before my first salary came.
Wow.
So I always say it is good to have something to do with your hands. But that one, no one can take it from you. No one can take it from you.
Yes. Thank you. Are there any questions from anybody to Dinah so that we let the next person demonstrate?
Sorry, a call came through.
So okay. Some of my words. Okay, so just some give it back for me. So be the bag.
That's so cute.
For her. It's your bag.
For her. It's for me. Give it back to her. That's nice. Great. Thank you very much. I think our time is moving on, and we'll come back to this. Definitely, we have to do more sessions on this topic. So are there any questions in that room, please, Auntie Sylvia?
None so far. None so far.
Not so far. Okay. So I have learned a lot from the little display or demonstration that she made, and I'm excited to introduce the next person. I tried to, speak on the other side with the next person. I don't know, somebody volunteered to draw, but I haven't been able to, so if get in touch. So please, if you're here, kindly unmute and let's do your demonstration. The one who wanted to draw, show us some drawing skills. If that person is not here, photography, the one who wanted to show us some photography, if you're ready, you can show us.
Okay, I'm ready. I lost my feminine voice, so now I'm sounding like a male.
Okay, so this is he's actually our program support. He helps us with our recordings and the technical aspect of our leadership sessions. And today, so he's part of the team, and today he's here to support in terms of sharing his gifts. So yes, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Nana. So I'm Ampofo Yao, and I've been behind the scenes since we started the program. And one thing I normally love doing is taking pictures. And to me, picture taking, or when you're taking pictures, they should speak out. Pictures should speak out. So there are some few I've taken that I will try and explain and try to tell you that pictures do speak. Um, I'll start with my one of them. I'll start with this one. Okay, it's loading. Okay, this picture was taken some time ago when I was some time ago, and as you can see, the outline is an outline of a woman, and I call this one the silence of a woman. That's how I called it. That's trying to tell the world how women are to our lives. That's our mothers. At times they are silent, they are quiet, but they are behind the scenes doing the good things, or when we are kids, they are trying to do the best things for us. So this was taken some time ago. And the next picture tells a lot of story. I think I saw this man. When I saw him, something just came into my mind. He was using the book to train his biceps. So I said, okay, this one can tell a story. So the book is representing knowledge, and the biceps is representing power. And together, I saw this to be knowledge and power. That's quote. So that's what this
knowledge is power.
Yeah. So that's what this picture is telling the world about. And this is one of my favorites that I took some time ago. It's not painting, or it's not drawing. It's actually an actual picture with a little editing. So this a boy who's being bullied by a friend, and as you can see, it's telling a story. So normally the pictures I take, I try to create a concept. I try to let it speak out. So that's what I normally do with the pictures I take. The final one, and I have this. So okay, I took this. That's the same boy who was in the black and white, and this picture has been trying to figure out the right words for it, but I just took it some time ago with him, and that's it. And the last one has been one of my favorites, and is the one that has people have really. That's the splash. I try to tell people about life, that at times maybe when life is calm, maybe there will be a splash in our lives, and no matter what, we should just move forward. When there's a splash, no matter what, it will be calm one day. So these are some of the pictures I've took, but there are plenty, but these are some of my favorite ones that have been taken and that I wanted to share with you.
Thank you very much. Those are lovely pictures. And I must say that I've stolen a few of your pictures before, because
Yes.
when I saw them, they spoke to me, like you said. So now question, how did you know that you can do photography?
Okay. Normally, I in a different the first time I saw I can do photography was one of the kids. Actually, I mentor kids. So one of the kids was just there. I saw her and I just asked her to just make a pose, and that was it. And I saw photography to be very easy for me. So that's when I started being into photography, and it's been very good.
Okay. So have you also made some, income? Have you generated some income from it?
Yes, I generated some income from it some time back, but I've paused a little. Yeah, so it's a very profitable business, and when you are there, people will call you because people love memorable pictures. It's not that they just sit still, then you take their pictures. People normally like memorable pictures, and that's the thing I love doing, taking lots and lots of memorable pictures and pictures that speak. So it's profitable. Yeah.
Okay. I think there are some questions in the chat room, so we will listen to those ones.
Okay.
Sylvie?
It says, Abna says, how do you take a picture of the drops while they are still in the air?
Okay, this one was very, very simple. It was actually only me. I had someone helping me, and we dropped a coin into the tea, and I captured it. Actually, you can slow the time in photography. So I slowed the time a little bit, and I got this image. And this has been one of my best of all pictures I've posted on Facebook. This was one of the one I received more likes and comments. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any more
There are
questions?
no more questions yet, but I think I'll just say that yeah, that's really, really impressive and it's very ingenious, I think. And I think I'm going to buy a camera from today.
Wow.
My question would be, do you need a special camera for this, or is it just down to just being creative with what you have?
Okay, the camera counts, but creativity is the best. I believe in creativity. No matter the camera. Some people just take this was not taken with a professional camera. I took this with an iPhone. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Most people think I took it with a professional camera, but it was just with an iPhone. So it's just creativity.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Yao. And
thank you.
I'm sure we'll come back with a few more. Some of these things, when we hear them, it inspires us and we're reflecting on them. We can't ask questions right away. We'll have the questions coming maybe some other time. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there is supposed to be a third person to present today. So if that person is available, kindly let me know so that you do us a quick one. Otherwise, I'm excited to move on. Yeah, so I'll just quickly go to what I've been saying, that our gifts is your God-given potential, and most entrepreneurship ventures and businesses start from our gifts. From the two presenters, you could hear them saying that it's profitable. If they focus on it, it helps to generate some income. So working on our gifts can lead to our dream careers. And that's why it excites me for us to unfold them, to know what we have. Do you know what you have? Your leaders need to be outstanding, and to be outstanding, we need to understand how to use our gifts to create our dream life. I call it serving our gifts. The world is here and you can serve your gifts. If you are serving somebody, you love or you honor or you treasure, how do you present it? Let's say you are serving food or whatever. How do you present it? You make it, so attractive, make it your best, you cook the best meals and all that. So as leaders, to understand that our gifts are to serve others and to serve ourselves. And in doing that, we create our dream life or our dream careers. Those who prepare for a career educate and train themselves to improve their attitude, to acquire the relevant knowledge, to develop their gifts into marketable talent. So it will just start like that. But then, as you heard, Dana was saying, I researched, I go on YouTube. Formally or informally, you can do something, learn something to improve your knowledge in your gift sense so that you can serve it better. So, I have a flow here. When we are born, we have the gifts inside of us once we are born. We get some education, and it's in our hearts. Our gifts are in our hearts, in our minds, everywhere. We get some training. We work with people. We, serve our gifts upon demand. And by demand, I mean market demands. People are asking, like Dana was saying, church people were asking her to make the beads for even church artifacts and all that. So then by the time we grow up or we realize, then we have a system going, we have organized our gifts such that we can serve it to the world and it can bring in the money, as it said. And then you can realize that the world appreciates it, it values it. Sometimes you get an award, sometimes you get an appreciation. Somebody will say you are amazing, like the woman we watched in the initial video. She was just an amazing. But it starts with you. If you don't start, it will never be shown. If you don't open it, I have some gifts here. I hope you can see it. Please, can you see my gift?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Thank you. I got it this morning. I've got a lot of gifts this morning, and because we're about to do the session, I haven't opened them yet, and I'm eager to open. So if you have a gift in you and you don't start working with it, it's like this. You haven't opened it. Let me see which one is here. What's oh, I've got cranberry cookies for breakfast. Isn't this amazing? See, so unless we use them, unless we start with our gifts and we continue to practice and you will learn with it, we engage others, you realize that some people will even have similar gifts or even the same one, but because we are different, the end result will be different. So you collaborate, you teamwork, you work with it like that, and you realize that it shines. So we shouldn't, I think we will do this later, this one later. We shouldn't, take our gifts for granted, because these are what will make us. Our gifts or our talents are what we can live on. It can become our livelihoods. When we started the sessions and we talked about our dreams, our gifts are the ones who will carry us, or which will carry us into our dreams. They are the stepping stones also. And we don't have just one. There are many within. So the earlier you start building with the one that you identify, then the rest will be also unfolding. And you realize that you become complete or fulfilled in a way. So I'll leave us with this. I think time is fast spent. And once again, I'll thank everybody who joined and everybody who did the demonstration or who is willing to show our gifts. Next session will be on the gifts and talents again. because we haven't, it feels as if we haven't expanded this and digested this much. Or what do you think? Should we have another session on it?
Yes, please.
Great. Great. So then we'll have another session on it and then see. So I would encourage everybody to get ready. Whatever you have to, show
Auntie,
us.
please. I didn't share my own.
Pardon? Yeah, my screen, I can't stop sharing my screen. What is happening? I want to stop sharing.
Your screen was never shared.
Interesting. I thought I shared it anyway. I see. So when I was speaking, I thought I was sharing my screen anyway. So somebody wanted to show us her skills also, her gifts. Is it Alom? Who?
No, please.
Who? Oh. Nobody. Okay. So I'm going to try and share my screen again because I think I had some beautiful things to show, which is also my gift. My gift, I realize, is facilitating this training and helping to get people connected, reconnected to their dreams. And
Please, I want to show my own.
Okay, show yours.
My own is drawing.
What is your own?
Well, it's somehow like a type, like a lady in a dress.
Oh, it's a Rama. Rama, please introduce yourself. I was trying to get you to introduce yourself. Your name, your age, your school, your class, sorry.
Exactly. Please, my name is Gaino Amanyasa Wilson.
Uh-huh. Line is breaking.
I am 13 years. Please, my name is Gaino Amanyasa Wilson. I am 13 years.
Okay.
I go to school at Holy Spirit School.
Okay.
I'm in JHS1.
Great. Thank you very much for volunteering to show us your gift. Now you can go ahead. Gaino, you can show us your beautiful drawing.
Please, okay.
Wow. Yeah, speak to it. Tell us what it's about. We can't hear you. I can see a girl. Or is it a woman? If you can tell us a bit about it. And if you have more, you can show us.
It's okay.
Okay, I think Gaynor, can you hear me? I think she can't hear us. Oh, we can't hear her also. Anyway, it happens. The networks can be something, so we have to have patience. Yeah. Okay. Any others? Okay. So I'm now going to share my screen, try to share my screen again so that we can. Is Gaynor back? Is my screen now on?
Yes,
Can you
please.
see my screen now?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so you are both.
Auntie, please, I have some more.
Great. We couldn't hear you. Go ahead. Share what you have.
Please, should I show what I have?
Yes, you can show it and you can speak to it.
It's okay. Well, this is an animation I like watching.
Wow.
There's another one too.
Wow. What's the name? What's
This
the
is
name?
Draculaura and this Frankenstein.
Okay. I'll go
Well,
and look out for them.
this Draculaura.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And this Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And I keep on going on designs.
Wow. Wow. These are beautiful. Wow.
And I keep on designing dresses.
You design dresses? Wow. Well done. Keep on with it and keep on sharing your gifts with the world, with us and with the world. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so at this time I will stop and let us share what we've learned or what we have gathered at this point. Any ideas, any comments, any questions, let's go into the chat room or raise up your hand and show your video and let's ask so that we can bring this session to a close. And we'll continue next week.
Mama, are you done?
Are there some ideas in the chat room? Comments? Pamela, do you have any
The
comments?
question says, when did you start? Abuna says, when did you start?
Abuna, can you clarify? Are you asking Aram and Gaynor or Dinah or Arama? Gaynor, you know your phone is calling you Arama, so Abuna is asking you, when did you start drawing? Her line is fixed now. Okay. Any other questions? Dinah, are you still there?
None so far, Nana. There are no more questions.
Okay. And thank you so much. And it's been a bit here and there today because, you know, we need to have patience. We need to be able to get people to volunteer to do what they have. We don't have to be forcing each other. So hopefully we'll get more volunteers next week. My encouragement is that let's feel happy and blessed to be sharing our gifts and to be serving our gifts to ourselves and to others, because our gifts will take us to places. It is what we are made up of. It is what we can even survive on. Once you discover it, once you identify it, once you develop it, it can be your major livelihood. It can be your major career. It can be your life, your dream life. You'll be happy, you know, using your gift because it was given to you and you alone by God. So thank you very much, everyone who joined in. Let's encourage others to join next sessions, and let's have our closing prayer. If Abna can give us a closing prayer, that would be nice. Abna, are you there?
Are you talking about me or a different subject?
Yes, you.
Okay. Dear Lord, thank you for today, and thank you that we're able to learn about skills and gifts. Please help us to all find our special gifts which were given to us so that we can work on them and use them wisely. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. I think those who want to go can go, but those who want to still hang around, as usual, we need to take our selfie though. So if you can show your face briefly so that I don't have a blank screen, and give us a smile. Selfie. It's selfie time. Say cheese. Cheese. Yes, yes. Those are beautiful smiles. Thank you very much. And we can go back. Those who still want to check and check. Sylvie says, can Dana come again next time? Dana, can you come again next time? I think she can. And Pamela says, a bit busy this morning. It was a nice session for the multi, but very busy. How do we cope? Are very busy people, how do we cope? So we'll answer that question. Pamela will answer that question next session. Okay, so you can unmute yourself. Zoe, you can unmute yourself. Everybody can unmute yourself. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Kaleandra.
Bye.
Bye, Amina.
Bye.
Amina, can you hear us? Bye, Erama.
Bye. Welcome.
Thank you.